Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy you're joining me today. We're diving deep into something that can truly change your life, especially as we enjoy our golden years, positive thinking. Have you ever noticed how a cheerful outlook makes everything feel lighter, like a perfect 72 degrees Fahrenheit spring day, while a gloomy one weighs you down like a 20-pound load? It's not just a hunch, there's solid science behind it. In this video, we'll unpack how a positive mindset affects your health and share simple, down-to-earth ways to improve it. I'm crafting this for all you amazing seniors across the US, so grab a cozy spot, maybe a 16-ounce mug of coffee or tea, decaf if it's after lunch, and let's settle in for a good chat. This is going to be a treat, so if you enjoy it, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss an update. Let's dive in. So, why does positive thinking matter? Picture this. It's a cool 48 degrees Fahrenheit morning. The sun's just breaking through, and you tell yourself, today's going to be a great day. That little thought can spark something big. Studies from places like the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins show that people with a positive outlook can live 7 to 10 years longer, sometimes even more. That's 10 extra years to watch your grandkids grow up. Take that 1,200-mile road trip you've always wanted, or just relax on your 8-foot porch with a 65 degrees Fahrenheit breeze rustling through. How does this magic happen? Let's break it down. First, positive thinking slashes stress. When you're stressed, your body pumps out cortisol, the stress hormone. Too much of it can spike your blood pressure, wreck your sleep, and even pile on a few pounds, maybe 5, 10, or even 20 if you're like me and love a good 3-pound pie. But when you focus on the bright side, like how you walked 2.5 miles yesterday, instead of fussing over the 4-inch rain coming tomorrow, your body unwinds. Your heart rate slows, your shoulders drop, and your mind feels less like a 100-pound tangle. Second, positivity powers up your immune system. Think of it like a trusty 5-foot shield against germs. Research from Harvard shows optimists are less likely to catch colds or get flattened by the flu. For us seniors, that's a game changer, especially in winter when every sniffle feels like it's stalking you. A positive mindset won't stop every bug, but it helps your body fight harder and recover faster. Third, it's a lifeline for your heart. The American Heart Association found that positive thinkers have a 30% lower risk of heart disease. If you're keeping your ticker in shape, that's fewer trips to the doctor and more time doing what lights you up, whether it's tending a 6-foot vegetable patch or baking a 5-pound batch of cookies for the grandkids. And there's more. It helps your brain too. Studies link optimism to lower rates of depression and memory decline. At 65, 75, or 90, keeping your mind sharp is priceless. I don't know about you, but I'd love to remember where I parked my car without a 10-minute hunt. So, positivity isn't just a feel-good trick, it's a health booster from head to toe. Let's get real. How does this play out every day? Say you're 5 feet 5 inches tall, like my sister Joan, and you've been meaning to drop 25 pounds. A negative mindset might grumble, I'm too old, it's pointless. But a positive one says, I'll start with a 40-minute walk today, and that's a win. That shift isn't just a mood lifter, it changes your habits. Research shows positive people are more likely to exercise, eat smart, like trading a 20-ounce cola for water, and take their meds, whether it's a 1-inch tablet or a tiny drop. Take sleep as an example. If you're lying in bed fretting about that 8:30 a.m. appointment, you might toss and turn for hours on your 7-foot bed. But if you dwell on something nice, like how your 10-foot oak tree glowed in the sunset or that 3-inch note your grandkids sent, you're more likely to drift off easy. Good sleep is a treasure for us seniors. It keeps your energy high, your memory on point, and your mood steady. I'd pick a solid 9 hours over a restless 5 any day. How about you? Here's another perk. Positive thinkers heal faster. Say you're sweeping your 12-foot deck and scrape your arm. A 2-inch cut, no biggie. Studies show optimists recover quicker because their bodies handle inflammation better. It's like your brain sends a memo. We're tougher than this. It's not just physical, either. Your mental health gets a lift. If you're feeling lonely in your 1,500 square foot house, focusing on the good, like a 20-minute call with an old pal, can ease that pang. It's not about denying the tough stuff. It's about finding a flicker of light. For us older folks, that can mean fewer days stuck in the blues and more days feeling like we've still got plenty to give. Even pain shifts. If your back twinges after hauling a 15-pound bag of soil, a positive mindset might say, "At least I got the garden started," instead of "I'm done for." That tweak can make the ache feel less like a 200-pound burden. And here's a fun one. Positive people tend to have better social lives. If you're smiling, folks are drawn to you, whether it's at the 4-foot coffee counter or the park. More connection, less isolation. It's a health win all around. Now, how do we get better at this? I've got 8 practical tips you can start today, whether you're in California or Kentucky. They're simple, senior-friendly, and backed by real results. Tip 1. Kick off with gratitude. Every morning, jot down 3 things you're thankful for. Maybe it's your plush 18-pound comforter, the aroma of a 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven baking bread, or that your knees didn't groan too loud getting up. Takes 3 minutes, and it rewires your brain to spot the good. I keep a notebook on my 4-foot dresser. It's my daily sunshine. Tip 2. Flip the negative script. When something goes awry, like spilling your 24-ounce tea, pause. Instead of "I'm a klutz," try, "Well, at least I've got a towel handy." It's about finding a bright spot. I dropped a 3-pound sack of sugar last week and chuckled, "Big step for me." Do this once a day, and it'll feel natural. Tip 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Your crew matters. If your neighbor's always griping about the 6-inch snow, spend more time with the one raving about their 7-foot rose bushes. Positivity rubs off. Online, follow YouTube channels or folks who inspire you. Ditch the downers. Tip 4. Get moving. Exercise sparks joy. You don't need to lift 150 pounds. Just walk 45 minutes, maybe 2 miles, at your own speed. I started with 25 minutes at 1.8 miles per hour on my treadmill, and now I'm at 60. It's not about racing, it's about feeling alive. Plus, it's kinder on joints than chasing a 5-year-old. Tip 5. Be your own best friend. We're harsh on ourselves. If you miss an 11 a.m. call, don't say, "I'm useless." If your buddy forgot, you'd say, "No big deal." Give yourself that kindness. I skipped a 3 p.m. appointment last month and thought, "I'll reschedule." Life rolls on. It's self-compassion. Tip 6. Craft a happy routine. Weave joy into your day. Maybe it's reading a 500-page book by a 5-foot window, tending your 4-foot herb plot, or watching a 40-minute show. I sit on my 10-foot patio every evening with a 14-ounce iced tea. It's my reset. Find your spark. Tip 7. Celebrate every step. Walked 1 mile? Watered your 3-foot lilies? Give yourself a cheer. We skip these wins, don't. I baked a 4-pound loaf last week and danced a jig. It felt great. Small victories build big habits. Tip 8. Limit the noise. Cut back on negativity overload. If the news is all doom, like a 10-foot flood somewhere, take a break. I limit myself to 15 minutes a day and spend the rest on a 300-page mystery novel. Protect your peace. These take time, but they're like stacking 2-inch bricks. Slowly, you build a fortress of positivity. Let me share 3 stories. My friend Ruth, 81, used to fixate on her 12-pound pains and 8-foot fence woes. She started gratitude journaling. 9 months later, she's walking 4 miles daily. Her blood pressure's 120/78, and she's glowing. Then there's Ed, 77, who flipped "I can't" to "I'll try." He's down 15 pounds and built a 5-foot bench. Lastly, my Aunt Sue, 85, cut the gloom and dances to her 50-year-old radio. Her heart's never been happier. That's the power of positivity. You can do this, whether you're in a 2,500 square foot home or a 600 square foot apartment. Your health, your heart, your immune system, your soul deserves it. At our age, every day's a prize. What do you think? Tried these tips? Drop a comment. I read them all. If this lifted you, hit like, share it, and subscribe. Next time, we'll explore 5 no-cook meals for seniors. Easy and tasty. See you soon.